I got my start as a fitness coach from working with the most unlikely group you could think of. I was working with people that were age 50 to 60 and older, helping them get in shape, helping them lose weight, helping them get stronger. And it was always interesting to me that they each always have the same exact outlook. And the veterans that I've been talking to lately in the older crowd, the elderly crowd, they have this too. So I wanted to speak to it on a video. And the mentality is this, and it's something that really needs to change. It's that I'm too old to do anything now. That kind of attitude and emotional state where they're basically like, it's too late for me. I'm just waiting till I'm in the grave. That kind of attitude, that darkness is always hanging over them. And there's so many different examples of how that isn't true. So many different people in that age group that have reinvented themselves. But the main thing I always say, and if you're a veteran in that same place or a person in that same place where I'm just waiting to go in the grave now, there's nothing more I can do. I want you to understand that there is still plenty that you can do, because every single day you're waking up and you still have breath in your lungs. And ultimately, everything you do with that breath, with that day, with that moment is your choice. So it's not that you don't have a choice anymore, you're too old, or you can't do it. Literally, the only reason you're not doing anything more, doing anything different, taking charge of your life, reinventing yourself, is because you chose not to. And anything else, any other explanation is just an excuse. I hate to tell you that, but it's true. And I have seen the example of it millions of times, so you can't tell me any different because I've seen the example in real life. And if you look hard enough, you'll see it too. I'll tell you one story. When I first started at my government job, there was another older gentleman there. He was in his 50s. And I thought that I was fit until I ran into this guy and I was working on his team. This gentleman would get up every morning at 4:30, ride his bike 15 miles into the office, go to the gym in the middle of the workday, take his lunch break, go to the gym, then ride his bike home again. Literally every single time he came into the office. At 50 plus years old, me and him, when we had those government shutdowns, would sit there in the office and do CrossFit workouts together. And keep in mind, I was in my 20s and he was in that age group. Very active fellow. And it shattered any belief that I had that you're too old to do something. It's a choice. It really is a choice. And that man is still my mentor to this day.